Hello, I'm Ryan. Welcome to New Taipei City's Summer English Camp program. What is your favorite subject? Is it PE? No? How about art? No? Chinese? No? Oh, that's right. It's math, because everybody loves math. Math is so easy. It is easier in Canada than Taiwan. We will learn math keywords and do word problems together. So, we will have 3 videos. This video, our first video, we will practice listening and speaking to the keywords used in mathematics. The next video, our second video, we will do a word problem together. The last video, the third video, we will talk about more word problems and try them on your own. In Canada, grade 7 has 4 math strands. Number 1 is number sense and numeration. This strand is about understanding numbers. The second strand is measurement. Can you repeat after me? Measurement. The SU sounds like zh. Measurement. Okay? This strand is about understanding the size or amount of something. Number 3 is geometry and spatial sense. This strand is about shapes, sizes, patterns, and positions. Number 4 is patterning and algebra. This strand uses letters with numbers, and many students find this the most difficult. Which one is your favorite? Mine is number 1 because understanding numbers makes math easier. We will study number 1 in this course, number sense and numeration, in all 3 videos. Number sense and numeration has 6 parts. I will show you the English with some examples, and later you can see if you can guess the Chinese. First, let's see the 6 parts. You can repeat after me. Ratios, rates, and percentages. Fractions. Multiplication and division. Place value and decimal operations. Factors and multiples. Properties of numbers, or distribution. First part, ratios, rates, and percentages. A class has 15 boys and 10 girls. What is the ratio of boys to girls? It wants to know the ratio of boys to girls. Ratio means we compare 2 numbers of the same unit. Okay? Our unit is people. So we have 15 boys, 10 girls, and we use a colon for our ratio. There are 15 boys to 10 girls. You can reduce the number. If it wants rate, it means we have to compare 2 things that are different. Maybe you want to find the rate of speed and time, kilometers per hour. And percentages is a number out of 100. Okay. So do you know what ratios, rates, and percentages is in Chinese? You can look up here. Number 2, fractions. Oh no, look at the picture. I think you know what fractions are without the Chinese. But, just in case, I think you know how to add fractions. Positive fractions, positive fraction, and negative fractions. I think you know how to add and subtract and multiply and divide these fractions. But do you know what this is called? This is your numerator. You can try to repeat after me. Numerator. And below the numerator is your denominator. You can repeat after me. Denominator. The next part of number sense and enumeration is multiplication and division. You know how to multiply and divide fractions, but do you know what multiply is? This is the multiplication symbol. And this is the division symbol. These are fractions. And do you know the name for this kind of fraction? It is a mixed fraction because it has a whole number with the fraction. How do you solve the answer? That's right. You multiply the numerators and the denominators. In a mixed fraction, the numerator will become bigger because you need to make it only a fraction. So, what is multiplication and division in Chinese? Good job. Place value in decimal operations. Place value is how big the number is because of its place in a number. It sounds hard, but it isn't. Let's do one together. First, we should draw the place value chart. This will be our ones column. This will be our tens column. This will be our hundreds column. This will be our thousands column. This will be our 10,000s column. This will be our 100,000s column. And this will be our millions column. Now we can rewrite our number. Let's do that. 1, 6, 6, 5, 7, 2, 5. The value of our 7 is in the 10,000s column. What does it mean? It means our 7 is worth 70,000 because of its place value. The value of our 5 is 5 million. Do you understand place value? Do you know the Chinese? Good job. Factors and multiples. A factor is a number that can divide into a bigger integer. Multiples are the result of multiplying an integer. An integer is a whole number, not a fraction. So, is 3 an integer? Yes, of course. It doesn't have a decimal. Is 5 an integer? Yes. Is -5 an integer? Yes. Is 3.5 an integer? No. So, a factor is a number that can divide into a bigger integer. So, what are the factors of 15? They are integers that can go into this number. Well, 1 can go in. Can 2 go in? No. Can 3? Yes. Can 5? Yes. And the last one, 15. Those are the factors of 15. Multiples are the result of multiplying an integer. So, what are the multiples of 2? 4, 6, 8, 10. You get the idea. So factors and multiples in Chinese is, good job. Properties of numbers. Do you know how to solve these questions? In question 1, we won't solve for n or p. In question 2, we can find the value for x. Let's try. The first thing you should do in question 1 is distribute. Distribute the 4. We should multiply the 4 into 9n as well as p. So our answer will be 36n plus 4p. In question 2, we have an equation because there's an equal sign. We can find the value for x. Now we've distributed, and we can move the 12 to the other side. So we will have 4x equals 20 plus 12. 4x equals 32. We can divide 4, and our answer is x equal 8. Do you know the answer to properties of numbers? That's the Chinese. Good job. And that's it, the 6 parts of number sense and numeration. Let's try and read them one more time. Ratios, rates, and percentages. Fractions. Multiplication and division. Place value and decimal operations. Factors and multiples. Properties of numbers. In the next video, we will do a word problem together. Bye.